what's going on, guys? My name is Hazeeq and welcome back to another Black Ops 3 video. Now in this one we're going to be talking about all these score streaks that we know so far in Black Ops 3, and also we'll take a look at some of the score streaks that are hidden, and we're actually going to talk about the ones that may come back and what we can see from the hidden score streaks. So I'm going to start off with the 12 score streaks that we know so far. There are 18 in total. 6 of them were not shown at the E3. When the other 12 were shown and able to play for everyone at the E3. So we're gonna start off from the lowest to the highest, and so let's start off with the UAV earned 400 score. Basically the UAV that shows enemy movements on your minimap with red dots, which is we always had the UAV in Call of Duty. That's a classic thing. And then we have the HCXZ, which is kind of the RCXZ from Black Ops 2, but it's actually a hover capable device which actually can go vertically on walls. It can thrust jump, and it is also controlled by you, and it comes to enemies, and you explode it near an enemy in order to kill him. That's just the way it works. So let's move on to the next one that we have. So then we have Dart, which is earned at 525 score, which is actually a remote controllable drone, which is equipped with missile rockets, and it also can dive bomb to perform blast damage around the enemies or around the place where it actually explodes. So that's for it. Then we have the care package, the good old classic care package. I mean, what Call of Duty wouldn't have a care package? Earned at 550 score, basically drops from the air a random score streak, and it actually doesn't drop from the like the way it was in Advanced Warfare. It actually is brought to you by a helicopter, and it drops in the similar box that we have in Black Ops 2 and Black Ops 1, the same thing. Then we have the counter UAV earned at 600 points. Now this is basically the same that we had, like the counter UAV, the counter to the UAV. It does what it says, but you actually place it on the ground, so it's going to be more difficult to spot it and more difficult to destroy it. So keep that in mind, guys. Then we have the Lightning Strike earned at 750 points, and basically this is the same thing that we've always had, the good old Lightning Strike. Basically you place 3 dots at the map, and that's the place where the Lightning Strike is going to hit, and also you get a little sneak peek at the UAV, because it shows all the enemies on the minimap, and that's pretty cool. Sometimes it helps me a lot. And now let's move on to the next one. So we've got the Talon, I believe that's the way you pronounce it. Now it's actually a remote drone that is able, that you're actually able to control by yourself and take out people by it, or it's going to be an AI controlled drone, and then it takes out people by itself. It controls itself pretty much all by itself. So that's for it, and it's earned at 975 score. So let's move on to the next one. So then we have the Cerebrus, I believe that's the way you pronounce it, and it's earned at 1000 points, and it's basically the AGR from Black Ops 2. It's a drone that's gonna stay, it's an AI controlled one, and it's kind of a little tank that's gonna help you out in the battleground. So I believe that's a really cool one. I did use it quite a bit in Black Ops 2, but it wasn't one of my favorite ones. But that is earned at 1000 score. Now let's move on to the next one. Then we have the Wrath, which is earned at 1100 points, which is basically the stealth chopper from Black Ops 2. It acts the same way, it sounds the same way, it calls in the same way. So it's basically the stealth chopper that we had in Black Ops 2, but I believe that this one in Black Ops 2 is going to last a little bit longer than it did in Black Ops 2, which is pretty cool. Then we have the Wraps earned at 1275 points or score. Now these are actually those ball things that have spikes on them, and then they are kind of Black Ops 2 dogs, but in Black Ops 3 versions. Because I'm really sad that we're not gonna have dogs, but I think this is gonna be even cooler. I believe there are like 5 to 7 of these around the map, and they just come to enemies and then kill them. They're pretty scary, pretty creepy to look at, but that is earned That thing is earned at 1275 points, and then we have the combat robot that is earned at 1400 points. So basically, this is a robot that you call in, and before you call in, you have to choose whether he's gonna stay with you, killing off all the enemies, or he's gonna stay and secure a certain area, which is very useful for domination, hardpoint, and capture the flag. That's like one of the score streaks that I'll be using a lot. And then last but not least, we have the mothership earned at 1500 points. Now, I do want to mention that Bond said that the mothership is going to be the highest score streak in the game, and there is going to be nothing more higher than the mothership. Now, the mothership is actually going to give you a turret and a rocket launcher. And there is also a place for 2 teammates to join you with the machine guns and just take out people and, you know, assist you in some way. And that thing is gonna just wreck people. You know, that's some good old score streaks coming back to Call of Duty, which I'm really excited about. Now let's talk about the other 6 hidden score streaks that we have nothing. We have, I mean, totally no information about. But I'm trying to guess here, alright? So I'm gonna guess. So we had that nano swarm. So we've seen it in trailers, and I think that's going to be one of the score streak. It's going to be somewhere between the Raps and the Wrath, because that one is kind of cool one. So I think we're going to see that one. I'm not sure, guys. So also I think that we will definitely see some kind of a sentry gun or a turret, automated one, or if you're able to control it, it doesn't matter, because in Call of Duty, especially in Black Ops from Treyarch, we've always seen some kind of turrets and sentry guns, so it's really weird if they won't do it in their next game. Also, there could be some hand deployable score streak like the Death Machine or the War Machine. Something like the Hunter Killer may be a possibility as well. And the Nano Swarm is a possibility as well. Yeah, so I think maybe there would be some air deployable drone, but I think we have enough of them in the score streaks set as, you know, as we have it right now. That's enough of them. Yeah, guys, so I believe some hand deployed score streaks, the Nano Swarm, the Sentry Gun, those I think are pretty good. And also, one of my favorite score streaks of all time, if not the favorite one, the Blackbird or the VSAT. So this one is actually 100% confirmed, and actually Vaughn talked about this on Twitter, and it's almost like 100% confirmed. I'm not sure if it's going to be called the VSAT or the Blackbird, I don't know, but essentially it will be working the same way that it did in Black Ops 2, but maybe it can be shut down in several different ways. I believe that's the thing, but you know, whatever. We're gonna have a VSAT in the game, so that's really cool. That's what I wanted to see in Ghost. That's what I wanted to see in Advanced Warfare, but we didn't really see that as a score streak. You know, you had to pull out so many UAVs to get kind of a VSAT on the minimap. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. A little bit of a score streak update info for you about the Black Ops 3. And yeah, leave a like, guys, subscribe for more, and I'll catch you next time. Peace out.